Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Stellaris. And last we left off, we had our first combat over in this system here. We're sending over a science vessel to collect the debris that is left over of the enemy presence. But one thing I remember that I have been neglecting is the projects to investigate the different aliens that I have encountered thus far. And just as a reminder of other things that are going on. Okay, so these are different things that we need to do, but we're working on. So let's start with the beta aliens and research that. And now the reason I put this off was because I was working on the colony ship tech. Of course, the other thing that I have going for me is that research bonus. But it lasts 60 months, so we'll go ahead and do these alien research or investigations first. And let's continue progressing time. Now, we're very close to getting our colonist here. There's a couple things I wanted to check with that once it was done. As a matter of fact, I want to check out... Ooh, we got something going on. Let's see where we're at here. Okay, so we have an alien hostile fleet here. Let's take a look at it. Okay. I think we've encountered this guy before at that black hole. So, and we didn't get a new alien encountered message anyway. All right, so we're going to be retreating with this guy over to this system. That kind of blocks off our exploration in that direction. And we're currently surveying here. So I'm probably going to end up sending this guy over to survey this system once they leave. And I was also curious to go into test here and see if there's anything we need to do on the planet. So right now, our population is building pretty well, but we have a lot of blockers here. One thing that we probably want is energy, because we have been having issues getting energy. Now, we get some science here as well, but I believe slums are easier for us to clear as well, so we'll go ahead and work on that project. The other thing I was curious of, when this colony ship gets completed, we have 9 population on the planet. Will that decrease? We'll have to check that out when it happens. All right. So these guys, oh, okay, so they had to re-queue their thing. All right, so we're just going to have to tell them, go over here and survey the system now. All right, so when somebody's retreating, you can't really tell them to do anything else while that is going on. And also our military fleet. Oh, we got another hostile fleet, huh? Okay, so we've got yet another one of these things. Is this thing chasing me? That's unfortunate. All right, so let's come back out here. So we've got one there and one there, huh? And I don't have the fleet resources to actually deal with those because they're pretty powerful. What's going on here? Got some kind of question mark. Okay, so this is a empire that we haven't identified. So, okay. Now, is that a station or is it a ship? Let's just watch it a little bit here. Okay, so it doesn't appear to be moving. Interesting. All right. So the more than likely, we have an alien empire here. All right, so these guys had to retreat. Got repairs being completed. Okay. And then our fleet is probably going to merge together here once they get together, which is they're not yet. All right, so we need to survey other systems. We're kind of getting blocked in here by hostiles. And we're blocked over here because of the alien races here. And we're fairly certain there's an alien race here. We might as well come in and survey while we can. And it is a habitable world, which is something that we're looking to survey. Of all these blockers, the one that's probably going to be easiest to clear is this one and this one. Because if I remember correctly, these enemy fleets are quite powerful. Now, it's possible that this fleet left. Not really sure. And of course, we can always get an agreement with these guys so that we can move through this system. As a matter of fact, how are our relations going? So we've got 46 with them. They still are a little hesitant in regards to us, but the longer time goes on, the new contact penalty is going to go away, and we have an embassy which is continuing to improve relations, so eventually that should improve. All right, we're very close to getting the colony ship now. All right, and we wanted to check out on the home planet now. We still have 9 populations, so that did not reduce our population at all. All right, so colony ship. And see if we can select multiple ships here. Not sure how you do that. But in any case, where do we want to colonize? I'm thinking this system because it has the most habitable world, but it's a little bit further away. Yeah, we have nice colonizable worlds within our borders, but we want to expand our borders so that we can push out some of these resources. Now, this is a habitable world, but 75% versus 80, and the reason it's 75% is because this planet has an effect of bleak, which reduces its habitability, but also reduces its food production. So I think we should probably go to a planet that doesn't have some negative modifier at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the one military fleet that is just sitting around not doing anything and repair it up. Send them to this system to protect, and then the colony ship we're going to send over here as well. As a matter of fact, can we already just automatically tell it to colonize here? Yeah, we can. So we're going to colonize this planet. Oh, and we have to tell them where to go, huh? Wow, there's not really much in the way of food on this planet. And we have a number of blockers going on. I'm thinking we get an adjacency bonus, so we probably want to maximize that. The only thing is, I think we only get adjacency bonuses to certain resources. I'm thinking about placing here because it would benefit all these resources, and we'd start off with these minerals, so that's where I'm going to place it, right there. We're going to have to clear this blocker before it's useful, but there we go. And do we have the tech to clear this? No, we don't have this. All right, can we clear this guy? Nope. All right, so we have a bunch of blockers, none of which we have the tech to remove. That's okay, though. All right, so that's our first colony ship. Oh, and the colony ship, we were not running a deficit, now we are. Is that under... I'm going to assume that's under ship maintenance. All right, well, pretty expensive. And we're going to have that one area cleared out here soon. Why is our construction ship way out here? That must have been a mistake. Let's send it over here. Okay. Go check out test here. Out of curiosity, do I even have to do that? Can I do... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we cleared this blocker. Now, population point's going to pop out over there. Their current food situation. We have 3 excess. That means that we can't really pull anyone off of food production to get more energy because we are running a deficit. What I might do is have this population come here. And then when that pops out, we'll put the building on it. Probably going to take a while because we're not producing a ton of food. I'm curious to see how this, what reaction we'll get here once we send the science vessel. I might actually hop into the system and check it out. Okay, so we've got a couple things happening at the same time. So we've got debris analyzed. All right, so we've got progress towards a number of techs. Fusion power physics research. We get some points in engineering research. Okay, that's good. So we get progress towards techs we don't have. That's interesting to see. All right, and where is this? This is at Hizzle, which is here. But we're still surveying, so I'm going to leave it be for now, but that's a easy anomaly, so... Okay, and... You have another debris to collect, or no? Yeah, there's another debris in there. It wasn't being shown here on the map, though. Interesting. All right. Where's our colony ship? Is it colonizing? Okay, it's actually in system, so it should be there soon. Okay. Oh, I wanted to see the reaction over here. So far, nothing really bad happening. Okay, so we've got the void clouds. An investigation into a peculiar cluster of debris and space dust have yielded surprising results. Is a particular cloud bristling with a powerful charge of unknown origin that has no business exhibiting simple reflexive actions, yet let alone movements with purpose, and yet it does. There is something undeniably ominous about the hazy subject of the relayed video feeds. Perhaps there are things in the universe we should not tangle with. All right, let us watch but not interfere with it. So this gives us a special project. Okay, so that's in the situation log. And the void cloud observation is a physics project. What are we working on physics-wise? We're working on fusion power. I think we can work on that project. So we'll start this. It takes 90 days. And we can move on to the next alien group. So we've got the gamma aliens. All right. Now, if I remember correctly, the first alien race we encountered, which were just the passive, like, little space jellyfish, I guess they were, we didn't get a follow-up research project, so it's interesting to see that. All right. Let's get... Okay, so it says the colony will drain on our resources until the first settlement has been completed. So take care not to colonize too many planets at once. All right, so our colony ship has made a gentle splashdown in the planet-spanning ocean of Ugrim. just off the shores of a large archipelago. This fertile island chain will serve as an excellent first landing site. The ship has been permanently anchored in preparation for its conversion into the administrative headquarters of the new settlement. Its reactor core is in the process of being removed so that it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up on the islands surrounding the former starship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers. The first Testor city on an alien world. A great day for the foundation of Testoran research. Okay, so we pushed out our borders a little bit. It probably will take time. Ooh. Planet of the Titans. Zell 3 is home to titanic lives, some of which are so numerous and dangerous that they render some areas of the planet inhospitable for any species. Okay, worrying. So we gain some research, and we will have to avoid these areas if we ever set foot down there. Well, the planet doesn't look like it's that habitable anyway. All right, so construction ship is still on its way. And once it gets there, we're going to want to hook up some of these things, especially the energy resources. So it looks like we have a little progress bar here. All right, so we're colonizing the planet. This process will take up 8 of our energy credits, which makes sense. I think we had in excess of 3. And will take approximately 13 months to complete. Okay, so we'll be running a little bit of a deficit for the meantime, but I think we'll survive. That's only 13 months of 5, and we have plenty of resources to deal with that. As a matter of fact, do we want to clear out more areas of test over here? While we're thinking about it, the slums are fairly easy to clear, so we might as well. And once we get the tech to get robots, we can actually build robots to work on areas of the planet that we currently cannot. We don't have the population for, and kind of advance our planet in that way. It would be pretty helpful for, I think, our new colony as well. All right. Did we finish our system survey, or are we still doing that on Hizzle? It looks like it. So, wow, that's a lot of habitable planets just not habitable for us. 0%. So we've got 60% at best. And I believe it was this one that we gained that science here because of the... So it's got natural beauty, but it also has titanic life. So it gives us society output. Interesting. There's no real consequence for the titanic life outside of probably all of these blockers. Interesting. But it's not very habitable for us because it's a tundra planet. Or, no, I think it's Arctic that's not too far away from us. I'm not sure about tundra. And then this one here, here's the 60%. This guy is continental, which isn't too far off of what we normally like. Okay. And this fleet is just kind of hanging out in this system in case we need to correct anything. Our construction ship is here. So what I'd like it to do is first focus on the energy here. So build mining station there. Then once you're done with that, might as well queue up this as well. So build this mining station once you're done. All right. We have plenty of minerals, so this is not too bad. All right, so system survey is complete. Over here. And our science vessel's there. Probably want to get on this anomaly because we don't know how much longer it will be before we encounter that alien race and get pushed out. So this is that guy, so we have to Gethmar. 15% failure risk for him. In theory, we could wait for the other scientist, which may be level 4 by the time it's finished with his project. But you know what? We'll just go over there and we'll get the project done. Just to save ourselves time. And over here, we're currently working on getting that, and then we'll survey the system. How is this scientist doing? Very close to leveling up. And then we'll go down and we'll take care of... I could have swore there was another anomaly somewhere. Or did we lose it? Maybe if you don't do an anomaly after a amount of time, it goes away. I could have swore there was another anomaly that we ignored. Possible I'm just not seeing it, but I could have swore it was in one of these systems. Maybe somebody else fired it off? Well, note to self, maybe don't wait so long on anomalies. Oh, no, wait. There it is. It's right here. It's only a level 1, but I think it was a decent risk. You know what? I'm probably, as soon as this is done, I'm going to send my one science ship to just take care of that. Because, again, we might get pushed out here. And I don't want anomalies to be unresearchable, so... All right. What happened? All right, so we've got some more tech here and some advancement in physics and engineering as well. Okay, so let's grab our scientist here and send him off. So we want that guy. So change scientist, we want 15%. So pretty much the same risk we had with the other anomaly, and we'll go ahead and work on that. And so far, it looks like our surveys of this system... All right, so we got our special project here. So, Void unclouded. The void clouds are, as far as historian researchers can tell, among the oldest entities in the universe. They seem to have originated just a scant few billion years after matter as we know it first appeared. The tremendous forces of the young cosmos making something out of nothing. They would have been stars once, but were not. Explaining their apparent animal intelligence is more difficult, but the answer might lie in the abnormally strong electromagnetic fields that keep them together. Another product of their primordial beginnings. It's not inconceivable that given enough time, the circulation of its approximation of neural pathways... circulation of its strange stardust and gravitic fields aligned in a flexible approximation of neural pathways. I skipped a line there. Moreover, the clouds seem to be receiving impulses from one another, if not outright communicating. Light years apart, quantum entanglement is suspected to play a role in this phenomenon. All right, so they will not stand in our way. So we get physics research, and we get a modifier for damage, or can these impulses be traced? Adds a list of likely void cloud systems to situation log. Huh. Well, this sounds like the right thing to do as far as the role-playing aspect goes, because we would want to track them down and research them more. But this gives us straight-up physics research. But you know what? I'm going to go with this. All right, so we got something in the situation log. So what would that be under? Drifting clouds? Okay, so all void clouds are entangled with one another on the quantum level. It is possible that the energies animating their individual specimens are nothing but multiple instances of a singular subspace entity. Through careful study of one void cloud, we have been able to locate a number of systems that are likely to house other clouds. So we have to watch other clouds, okay? Not really sure. Not really sure. Oh, here we go. So over here, let's zoom out a bit. Okay, so we've got possible ones over here. So we have to watch them. Okay. What happens if we hit track on map? Okay, so it shows us the locations. Great. Not exactly sure how we complete this, but we can try. Now, if this is an alien race over here, our ability to do this one might be blocked off unless we have friendly relations. All right, so we're going to have to keep that in mind. We're only a couple off of this one. All right, so interesting. At the moment, it's just a bit of a waiting game. Okay, so we can build an observation post above their homeworld, and only if it's within our borders, though. And then we have different missions that we can do to study them, I guess. So we have detected the presence of an alien civilization on Nafsawa. They appear to be in the early space age, as evidenced by the many primitive satellites orbiting their homeworld. Okay, so that was the planet we saw. Okay. Their nation-states are on the path towards joining together in a global government, and it is likely only a matter of time before they venture beyond their world and join the galactic community. We should consider building an observation post above their world to study them closely. Okay. Let's take a look at that. So that was the presence that we saw. So this is not an alien race necessarily. It is a non-spacefaring race, although they're on the brink of it. So maybe there'll be a spacefaring race soon. But if we take a look at them, they have a civilization here. So early space age. Currently, there's 5 population on their planet. Now, this planet, habitability-wise, is 0%. Because it is a desert planet, I'm assuming? Which is pretty much the opposite of an ocean planet, which is our... And there's their race. Interesting. Let's take a look at them. So, under context, I think we can go species. So, this is the... This is the other race, the other spacefaring race that we have encountered. Oh, by the way, our relations have improved, so we probably want to do stuff. But we also have these guys, who also like us quite a bit. Interesting. And that's because they are also xenophile. They're militarist, which could be an issue. And they're individualist, which I don't think really affects us necessarily. Okay. But we can't really communicate with them because they're not a spacefaring race yet. More than likely, we're going to want to see if we can do anything with the Bothrians. But for now, I think this is a good point to put a cut in the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.